Committee. He joins us this morning talking about a couple of new bills he's interested in introducing.
First off, happy Memorial Day. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here on an important day like this in San Diego.
You will be at a couple events today?
Yeah, I'll be at Fort Rosecrans and at Mount Soledad, so I'm looking forward to that.
Let's talk about these bills, Congressman. First up is the Veterans Employment Transition Act.
Yeah, so in San Diego, one of the things that we really are very conscious of is the role we play in defending the nation. In particular, we have a large veterans population. The challenge for kids coming back from the Gulf is a lot of them are having trouble finding jobs. I mean, there's job skills issues, but there's also employment issues. So the bill we'd introduced would provide a tax credit for someone who would hire a new veteran from the Gulf. I would change some of the red tape for kids getting work from the government, and it would also provide some relief from these certification problems that they're having. So a lot of kids come with great skills that they learned in the Navy or the Marines, and maybe in engineering, but they don't have the particular certificate that the state requires, so they're having trouble getting through the red tape. So this would provide them some relief for that, so they would get credit for the skills that they have in getting jobs here.
The particular incentive to the small employers, $2,400 credit?
$2,400 tax credit for a business that hires a veteran and keeps them on the payroll for a certain amount of time. And we think that's a reasonable incentive and would help those people who've served us so well come back and get work.
Sounds like this is a win-win. Do you think there'll be any opposition to this?
Well, you know, it is Congress.
Yes,
I would
there
say
will be opposition.
you know, I'm hopeful that on veterans things that this is an area where the parties might be able to come together and actually support something like this. So we'll see. We just introduced it within the last couple of weeks. And we'll be looking for support from everyone.
The second bill, you're addressing the homeless situation with veterans?
Yeah, we have the third largest homeless population in San Diego, also the third largest population of homeless veterans. And this bill seeks to help elderly seniors. It's shelter our service members, help elderly seniors who are homeless get a place to stay. And it's a housing first model, so the idea is first to get them off the streets, shelter them so that they can get the services they need to get back on their feet.
What would the cost of something like this be?
Well, it's a pilot program. We're talking about $25 million to start out with. The program we propose in San Diego would be in conjunction with St. Paul's Church downtown that has a lot of experience in this kind of thing. It's kind of a partnership between the faith, non-government community and the government. And we'd like to see if we can make this work and set an example for the rest of the country. Take care of our vets.
So you'll be looking for physical space? Is that part of what the situation would be with these bills?
Yeah, mostly the challenge is the first challenge, and what studies have shown is that the most important thing is to get people off the streets.
Yeah.
When they're on the streets, you really can't deal with all the other issues they have, whether it's mental illness or alcoholism or things like that, and that just keeps them on the street. There are a lot of reasons, in addition to being compassionate for our veterans, to get them off the streets. It just makes a better city, and I think it's better for our own perception of ourselves and for the way the city functions. But first and foremost, we have to take care of these people who sacrifice so much for us.
And you will be again at 2 services today for Memorial Day. And then is there time to hang out with your family while you're in town?
A little bit. I spent the afternoon with my son yesterday. That was great. I'm hoping to do the same this afternoon. You know, they are teenagers. They're college students now, and they tend to find things to do without their parents. I don't know, who knows, right? So anyway, I'll look forward to that time.
And I always like the phrase, Congress is on break. You think they're on vacation, but you're not. You're
it's a busy time when I'm home. But I don't have any problems I didn't ask for. It's an honor to serve.
Wonderful. Congressman, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, coming up on Good Morning San Diego, the San